Hi guys, I hope that you are doing well, and yes, I am back. To be honest with you, I don't think I'm back full time. I'm gonna be honest, every time I make a plan, something comes up, something happens, and I don't actually proceed with it, and I just don't want to give those promises anymore. I did take a break, a desired break, a very needed break, and I'm still honestly on that break. I don't know when exactly I'm going to be back full time. However, I do these yearly readings every single year, and I could not just miss this. I had to come back and do them for you guys. Another thing I wanted to mention is that I stopped doing personal readings. However, I am offering currently a 2022 Lenormand reading, and that is the only reading that I'm currently offering. Okay, I am not offering any kind of short readings, any kind of tarot readings, any kind of astrological readings at the moment. 2022 Lenormand Grand Tableau is the only reading that I'm offering, and the reason why is because I love Grand Tableau. It does consist of 36 cards. It does cover absolutely every area of your life, and you're also able to pick characters in your spread, pick signifiers for people in your life. For example, I don't know, your partner, your parent, somebody else that you're interested in. There's a whole picture of your life that can be seen in Grand Tableau. So for all the details, just go to my website if you would like a 2022 Lenormand reading. But we are going to move on to our 2022 tarot reading for each zodiac sign. Hi Leo, hope you're doing well, and this is going to be your 2022 tarot reading. Let's move on. Now, before I jump to it, I did want to mention that I feel for you. Okay, I'm a fixed sign as well, and I'm a Leo moon, and the square between Saturn and Uranus that was present throughout the whole 2021 has influenced all the fixed signs in its own unique way. And maybe you may have felt restricted, maybe you had a really big goal, a really big project, a really big hope for something, and it was restricted for you, it was limited for you, and sometimes in kind of a brutal way. And I definitely feel for you, and I have good news. Starting December 2021, but the square is going to be separating, and it's still going to have its influence for the year to come, but at the same time it's not going to be exact, it's not going to be as strong. So all the restrictions that you may have experienced in the last year, you will be able to actually fix them, push them forward. You are going to feel more free, you are going to be feeling more liberated in a way, and not as restricted about anything that you would like to be doing with your life. So that's an amazing thing. Okay, now let's move on to first 6 months of the year. So Leo, what can Leo expect to happen in the first 6 months of 2022? Conflict that allows you to achieve a goal. That's pretty interesting here. 5 of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, 3 of Cups, and 4 of Wands. Now, for those of you that are in a relationship with an earth sign, possibly, this could talk about possibly an ongoing conflict that you've already had with this person. I wouldn't say that, this is a new energy of 2022. I do believe that this is kind of something that you're familiar with already. You've had your experience with this person, you've had your arguments, your disagreements with this person, and that person may strike again, or you may strike again in the beginning of the year, where through conflict, through having to kind of push your opinion possibly, or having to defend yourself hardcore, you're going to achieve some sort of a very peaceful, very positive situation with this person. This could be buying a home together, this could be a wedding, actually, engagement or wedding. 3 of Cups and 4 of Wands together, they could indicate celebration of some kind. This could also talk about maybe just you simply receiving stability, you receiving some sort of a secure environment. Like, for example, things were kind of shaky and very unknown, like what could happen, what's going to happen next, and what will even happen next month. Like, there is this lack of belief in the future that 2021 could have brought you. However, in 2022, it's like, you know, that through doing something that's maybe out of your character, or maybe it is in your character, but it's allowing yourself to go into that battle, allowing yourself to defend yourself, to maybe defend what you need, what you love, kind of doing the work, you know, doing the possibly hard work. You're going to achieve something that is pretty nice and successful. In romantic relationship, this could actually be your romantic relationship receiving some sort of a positive outcome. Okay, it could lead to something serious like a proposal, moving in together, buying a property together, right? This could be also financial, like a deal. Maybe some kind of a deal is going to be done and over with. You will have to work hard for that deal to come through, but it will be over, and you will celebrate, and everybody else will celebrate your success, and you will be able to achieve something, whether it's on the physical level, like maybe something that you wanted to purchase, you know, maybe you wanted to invest in something like a business, for example, or, you know, 401s can simply be the emotional security, the mental security, the joy that you experience. You know, it could be many different things, but I do believe that it is achieved through conflict, or I don't want to say conflict, but it is achieved through having to push forward. You cannot run away from this. You cannot just wait and see. You know, it will require action on your end here to be able to go through something. And Queen of Pentacles isn't always just a person. You know, Queen of Pentacles talks about our money, our possessions, our level of security that we have, you know, whether it's professional, financial, or maybe just security within us. But it seems like you will have to fight for that security to be established. You know, you will probably have to do the work where that security is finally yours and nobody can take it away from you like they did in 2021, you know, and that will be a reason to celebrate. So I think that, you know, this year is looking more optimistic for you. And for me, you know, I am Leo Moon. For me, it plays out kind of a little bit in a different way. Moon is our, you know, emotions, our motherhood, you know, and things like that. And I did become a mom, and, you know, I definitely had my own, you know, different challenges and different adjustments to this life, and to me having a new role. And I can definitely relate, you know, in some way to that. But for everybody is going to be different, obviously. You know, I feel like whatever you desire, you'll just have to work hard for it, but you will achieve it. Okay, you will have to defend yourself, or you will have to push forward somehow, and it will bring you the success that you need. Okay, and with Ace of Swords here, cutting through BS, cutting through lies, cutting through deceit, maybe possibly you may have to cut out some people in your life, depending on how serious this is. Okay, if this is between you and someone else, if this is like a relationship matter, well, Ace of Swords will push the truth to the surface. You will be able to have your clarity. You will be able to have all the details that will allow you to move forward however you need to. So that's the first 6 months of the year is like clearing out the energy, making sure that everything is organized, making sure that everything is fair, everything is honest, and just a clean slate for you, really, you know, to build your beautiful reality on it. Yes, it has to be the conflict has to be had, you know, but it will bring a good result. Now, what about the last 6 months of the year for Leo? Wow, shifts, and I feel like you have to defend yourself, not necessarily just in the first 6 months, but just throughout the year. This is kind of the energy, you know, a lot is going on, kind of not necessarily against you, but opposite of you, right? And you are there to defend your ground, to stand your ground, to prove yourself to someone. And or to something, to yourself, maybe, who knows, you know, again, who knows what you're dealing with. But it's not a time to relax, you know. Like, for example, like for Cancer, I just did a reading for Cancer, and there was definitely a time to relax. You know what I mean? And here for you, no, you're not relaxing in 2022. If anything, you're creating a new strategy. You have a plan to either move away, to kind of keep going in a certain direction, choosing a direction possibly. Your goal is to move forward no matter what. You don't want to relax. You don't want to stop. You know, that was enough of it in 2021. You want to keep pushing. And I feel like it's not that the circumstances are going to keep pushing you to do it. I feel like it's your will. It's your free will. It's your desire to move forward. It's your desire to win. You almost are, you know, you're almost, well, actually with the North Node and South Node being in signs that square you, make a tough aspect to you, to your sun, to your rising, or to your moon, right? What it could be is that maybe you will feel the impulse either from the outside or from within. If your moon is in Leo, outside if your sun is in Leo, a rising sign too, you will feel that impulse to act, to change something, to have a change that you will remember, to have a change that's significant. I am kind of getting a move here, you know, especially if you are Leo rising, either a move or a change in career, but it's the direction that you want and you're going to do anything to have it, you know. It could also be just wanting to gain more authority, you know, wanting to come off more serious to others, wanting to maybe be able to sustain yourself and maybe your family, right? And you want to be more confident, you want to be more successful, and it could be either physically you want to be somewhere else, like you want to live somewhere else, or maybe you just want to make progress in your life because maybe you felt like a lot was left behind in 2021, a lot was stagnant, and you weren't really able to achieve a lot, you know what I mean? Like maybe you did, but it was such hard work, you know. Now the hard work continues, but it's more like, hey, the doors are open at least, you know. Yeah, maybe there's a little obstacle in the way, but I can just push it to the side. It's not a mountain that I have to climb, you know. It's not that big, it's not that serious. And it's definitely about moving forward, guys, and it's about leaving some stuff behind. You're going to be kind of detaching from things left and right. This no longer serves me, goodbye. You know, don't bring any more joy, benefit, happiness in my life, goodbye. I don't know, it's going to be like that, you know. It's you detaching and feeling good about it, you know, knowing that there is something better for you in the at the end of the tunnel. Okay, so good luck, guys. It is another year of hard work, but it is pleasant hard work, you know. It's something that you're gonna be able to celebrate, and it's also something that will help you with your personality development, kind of, you know, because every time we go through challenges, let's say, they make us stronger usually, you know. If they don't break us, they make us stronger, and especially if they break us, once we heal, we're much stronger. But here it's like you know, the more obstacles, maybe the more challenges that are coming your way, the stronger you become, yes, but also the more confident you become, and the more like goal oriented you become. It's almost like you're going to love that challenge, you're going to enjoy, you know, what's happening in your life. You're not gonna be bored, I can tell you that. But yes, some things can happen with eclipses, you know, in Taurus and Scorpio, that kind of just set you off, and you know, you have to act, you have to do something. And for me, you know, if you are, let's say, Leo rising, I had you would have your eclipses on the axis of 10th and 11th house, 10th and 4th house, home and work. And for me, you know, I did purchase a house when I had those eclipses on the axis. And also I did disconnect from work, you know, and I didn't really feel as strong of a connection with my work, and the audience didn't feel it with me either. It's kind of like a, you know, mutual thing that led me to just completely prioritize my home, my family, you know, because fourth house is our home, is our family. And you know, I had a baby, so of course that's going to be my priority. And yes, we did get our house, and it was a completely different environment. You know, we got to move during those eclipses. So if you are Leo rising, that's kind of the theme here, you know, career changes, home changes, family changes. But if you are Leo sun, if you are Leo moon, you're going to be wanting to act. You're going to be very motivated and brave, you know, and you might actually take some interesting risks this year that you've never taken before. And maybe it's going to be out of your character, but you're going to enjoy those changes, guys. So I wish you luck. Oh no, I'm sorry, I forgot your advice card. So what advice would you give Leo for 2022? Seven of Swords. Be sneaky, be cunning sometimes. You know, sometimes it's good for your benefit. You know, if you're really trying to make progress in career, if you really want to kind of boost your professional image or something like that, I recommend reading the book. It's an international like bestseller, 48 Laws of Power, and I think that it's very similar to this card in a way. Smart moves, but they're kind of behind the scenes, and they all benefit you in the long run. So yeah, I would say that, you know, do your work, do your homework, do it behind the scenes. Do not share too much of your strategies and everything with other people, and just keep doing you. You know, do not let anybody to push you off your track. Because I think the motivation, the courage that you're going to have this year, it's really priceless, and it's not something that just happens often to people, okay? So use that to your advantage as much as you can. Thank you guys so much for watching. Check out my yearly reading, personal reading, if you'd like, on the website. It is going to be available until February 1st. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye.